Hello again. Okay, and so now I'm going to talk about Hindi because I've been studying Hindi for a few months, but unfortunately, things ain't got so good as I wish they could. Anyway, I'm using Teach Yourself Beginners Hindi. I'm not learning how to read and write. No, write not yet. I will in the future. I'm only a very beginner in Hindi. I'm using Teach Yourself Beginners Hindi because I like romanizations. Um, I like to study with romanizations because communication is the key. So I'm only at the end of chapter 2. It's a very small course. I believe it has something like 750 words. It has less than 1,000 words, so it's a high beginners course. High beginners course, more like it. And I'm only at the end of chapter 2, and I find it a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard to study. Then I'll use colloquial Hindi, and for colloquial Hindi, I'll use colloquial Hindi for the dialogues, basically. Basically for the dialogues, because that's it. The dialogues are where the communication really lies there. The communication lies there. So I'll use that. I'll use colloquial Hindi to study the dialogues and vocabulary and stuff like that. For grammar, I will use Teach Yourself Beginners Hindi, and I also will use this phrasebook here, Hindi, Urdu, Bengali. I will use this phrasebook to study a little bit of grammar at the beginning. As you guys know, it's a very good phrasebook. So I'll use this to study the grammar too. And then I'll use Teach Yourself Hindi, not the beginners, Teach Yourself Hindi to learn vocabulary. Because it has a glossary at the end of each lesson with vocabulary. And the thing is, I don't have an Hindi dictionary. I don't have a Hindi dictionary. So I'll use a dictionary from the phrasebook. So I'll use a dictionary from the phrasebook. As you guys know, and I also have another phrasebook. This one is Turkish, but it's like this. It's Berlitz. So I'll use the dictionary from both phrasebooks to learn words, to learn new words, and then to learn some expressions. I will use definitely both phrasebooks, especially this one, but both. And to study grammar, I will focus on Teach Yourself Beginners Hindi and on phrasebooks too. And then I will use Teach Yourself Conversational Hindi to revise important vocabulary and important expressions too. And then what else will I use? I will use Hindi Urdu, the rough phrase book, something like that. The rough phrase book, something like that. Which has also audio, so I will be able to listen to some important expressions, buying some tickets, traveling, asking the way, something like that. So that's it, and then by the time I reach high beginners level, I will start learning the alphabet, or maybe I will do it now. I don't know. Maybe I will do it now, but slowly. I will learn the alphabet very slowly, only for some reading purposes when visiting the country, for instance. So Hindi, it seems hard, and I believe it's hard. It's a hard language to learn. Not the hardest language to learn, but it's hard. So I would like to reach between an intermediate and an upper intermediate level, at least an intermediate level. A good level would be a good intermediate level. If I could know 2,500 words, it will be very, very good. So I'll use Teach Yourself Beginners Hindi as the Bible, and then I'll use colloquial Hindi to you for the dialogues and some more expressions, and for colloquial expressions too. I'll use conversational Hindi to review important expressions and vocabulary. I'll use the Hindi Urdu rough phrase book to listen to more Hindi speakers, and then the phrase books to learn some more vocabulary, to revise grammar, and to learn more vocabulary, to revise grammar, and I'll use the dictionaries from both phrase books to learn the vocabulary from Teach Yourself Hindi. So that's how it's gonna be. And I'll use Teach Yourself Hindi and Teach Yourself a Hindi beginner script to learn the script, and that's it. My goal is between an intermediate and upper intermediate level. I'm only a very beginner, I have a lot to learn, and I have enough material, and I also have made my mind into how I'm gonna use this, how am I gonna work through the whole deal here. So that's it, so see you guys then.